I will take pretty much any chance you give me to go ahead and use Ludociel, and this King's release, oh my god, was this team the most fun thing. I think there were multiple showcases I did where I'd use these two guys and then simply go ahead and change the third unit just so I could watch King completely one-tap teams, because it is just so much fun using it with no time or grace to be seen. Oh, we will take that. Let's go 1-2, and then what do I want to rank up King? I feel like in this first turn, if we go ahead and get a good showing over the defensive capability of King's, because he has all of his damage cards, go ahead and use the Sever. If I go ahead and bring up the King here, just so we can read out the full Holy Relic, increases the hero's damage by 15%, increases basic stats of eyes with the hero's active barrier by 15%, which is another further 15% on top. So I'm guessing that also includes for him, which is very, very strong. Even able to take out Barn right off the bat, and that wasn't any crazy starting hand either. We didn't get any level 3 mergers, no double rank up, stuff like that. If we were to get the double rank up, I think we'd definitely be best off holding off and still going for the AA wing to start things. But I mean, with card draw like this, we're not going to be able to lose many matches. I think the one team we are really going to struggle with is any team with the True Seeker Merlin could definitely be difficult. And then also coming up against the Demon team with Cusack in the back is my main issue. Cusack can, lowering the crit chance, the crit damage, all that kind of stuff, he will be an issue for King and pretty much fully counter whatever kind of buffs the Ludociel is giving us. Are we going to see him wipe the Elizabeth with Power Strike here? That'd be kind of nice. Oh, look at that, man. 4 Final Flames to get through, but I think we should honestly be fine. I was meant to go ahead and use the Pumpkin Bombs there, but King Ultimate as well. Come on, surely we get a bit of damage here. Unfortunately, don't have a card to throw off first, so we can see the full damage, and it's only 2 opponents, but we'll have plenty of times to show him off in this match. And then his Holy Relic also looking nice, and you could say, going with this skin, I definitely feel like there are Holy Relics that match a lot better with certain skins, but hey, it is what it is. We will go ahead and Ludociel AoE first, that way we can kind of get the King KO screen to start off the video, but yeah, a whole lot of fun. We already showed off the King with another team. I'm forgetting what, well, it might have been Goldelaine and Escanor from memory, but also performed very, very well there. Tons of fun, man. I just really missed out on using him on 4v4 with Naofumi, which is real unfortunate. I mean, we'll probably just have to wait for them to release 4v4 again, I suppose. Not saying they do a crazy amount, but I know I really like that game mode, and with how good Freya was looking, I really do wish they brought it out more often. I felt like it was relatively decent in the fact that there weren't a crazy amount of the toxic teams, which I find can be very, very common. Hey, if we didn't have to verse the Antwigo, Suicide Liz, and Purgatory Melly every single match, I will 100% take that. Oh, evasion food. Kidding me? This of all teams as well. We're already going to struggle against the Demon team. I mean, that there, without the extra 15% from the shield, still looks kind of nice. We're going to need some decent card draw to carry us. The Ludociel card's definitely not that. Let me know, do you guys think when we eventually and inevitably get a Mael in the game, will he be built like the Ludociel, where he's this kind of super offensive support character, or do you think he'll be more of a kind of leader of a team, like Purgatory Meliodas, like, who's another good example? Light Elizabeth is kind of like a leader of her team, but and I'd be really interested to see what they kind of do with that. I really want more units like this Ludociel, or just because at this point he's really only a passive. All of these cards here are absolutely fodder, and if anything, it disadvantages us having those cards in our hand, but well. I'm hoping with this single target to be enough to kill Meliodas. Oh. We'll give it up for Ludociel, the best unit in Grand Cross. With Purgatory Meliad of the question, we have Escanor instead that we have to deal with. Oh yeah, I'll take that. We should be able to kill Esterosa with this next one. Hopefully not die to any death debuffs in the meantime. Oh no, his Tentacle Blade's definitely going to kill with the Encroach there. Crap. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do here. Actually, I think I might have done the same thing as this guy did and went the full Toxic route and went ahead and given myself Escanor backline. Oh, yeah, no, I think we still just end up dying to Esterosa Ultimate. I mean, it's not often you get to see it, so I'll still go ahead and show it off, but Esterosa Ultimate, cool. They ended up bringing him back, so I do have mine 6/6 now, but really good damage. As long as you get the Esterosa Ultimate 3/6, that's when you get the attack out of the Ultimate as well, because 1 and 2/6 only give you extra defense, so if you're thinking about buying Esterosa dupes and you're considering when you should stop, hit 3/6, so much more viable then. Bit of extra CC, all that kind of stuff. At that point, you're one-tapping anyways, so he should be just fine. Let's see, maybe if he has like a... I think I saw the... We actually managed to survive. He probably has an Escanor, but yeah, nah. We'll move on to the next opponent. It's unfortunate. And I mean, when I say very surprisingly coming through with the win, I mean very, very surprisingly. Ended up getting a rematch there, so we'll skip this one. Damn, the beloved Toxic team. I've showed this team off on my last 2 videos and been having a whole lot of fun with it. Definitely gonna have a Tarmiel. Sariel on Merlin? Tarmiel on you? King on you, that's to be expected. Margaret on you. I mean, I'm so most likely going to get messed up for doing this, but if we could just turn 1 kill everyone, right? It's old school King days. We throw out all of our really strong cards turn 1, no repercussions because there's no Tarmiel association, nothing along those lines. Kill Esco? Oh, look at... That's what you gotta love. The fact that he can do that again is so goddamn nice. And then I think with our defensive capabilities, we should be alright to go through Escanor. If not, our Escanor will come to the front and he can easily finish off soldiers. But those are the kind of teams I love. The turn 1, there's nothing your opponent can do. It's like good old Pierce days, good old Lost Bane. I mean, it's so goddamn good. I know heaps of people probably hate it, and it's terrible to verse, but when you're on the giving end, it is... Man. Don't take that out of context. Next match. And I mean, it is type disadvantage, but it is also his showcase, so I might as well. I'm really hoping he survives the Sever card here, which he'll do. Okay, so any damage we kind of get here, we can just multiply by 3, and then kind of a rough scope of how we'll be looking damage-wise. 1.5 mil is definitely still good. I mean, he could kind of do that back before, but with new unit stuff like that, it gets harder to deal damage. And it is getting late out here, man. Finish this match, do this next one, and then I'm still gonna edit, so it's still got a little while till I can finally go to bed. Suicide Liz, man. I was only just talking about how I hate having to deal with this stuff. Do we? That's gonna kill her though. I'm guessing we play something like this. Like, we're completely out of luck going up against a team like this. I could try and go for... I could kill with the level 1 king card. That way we get the extra damage, stuff like that. And then... Even if I kill with that first card, the end's probably going to have Tarmiel association on, so it's not like I'm going to get to throw out the 2 cards and actually get the effect out of them both, because the block effect will kick in before we can get the final one, and we're just going to end up losing. Let's see. If there's no Tarmiel association, I think I may stand a chance. If not, yeah. And this is what I mean by having him as a 1/6 association still gives so much value to the team. It is actually wild how much he can do for the team. Just at 1/6, like, I have completely lost this match. Not only is he running a complete counter to the team we're rocking, but it's just tough luck at that point. Power Strike, not going to do anywhere near enough to the end. Like, it was close, but he's got the block effect on him now. I feel like even with that, I mean, what's Sever? Is it just increase? I don't know, man. Maybe we could have killed. I should have just gone for it, and if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. But yeah, Tarmiel Grace. Tarmiel get Grace, kind of annoying. We can still get the shield and stuff from his passive, but whether or not it'll be enough to kill the Yan, kind of risky. We've also built up. I was gonna say we built up a little bit of the Merlin passive here, which would be nice. Kind of help increase our kill power a bit. It's rough, man. It's rough. Can we just get one more king card? Do I think we can kill with this, though? Maybe. Escanor's on full HP, so his AoE isn't going to do massive amounts of damage. We still have to go in and survive his Escanor ultimate as well. Yeah, the HP back. Kind of salty, not going to lie. I mean, we'll wrap it up on a better match than this, for sure, right? Not a suicide team. And to finish things off, a Ludo Ditto. I mean, unfortunate due to the CC. Man, this next week... Other than the Nidhogg videos, which I definitely have to go ahead and get done, let me know if you guys have any team suggestions, because, yeah, other than that, we don't really have a crazy amount to show. I really want to go ahead and do a couple of Freya showcases, but she can't really stand up to some of these units without the Ragnarok team, and I feel like I've shown off everything she can do with the Ragnarok team, unless I was to do just like a geared video with... I mean, I could probably still run her on a PS comp, but even then, like, she's only got one other unit. And I think it's units on the field for a passive, if I'm not mistaken, where she gets all the extra stats, stuff like that. I'll go ahead and check it now. For every Ragnarok ally, yeah, on the battlefield, increases the hero attack-related stats by 7%. So if I was to rock a PS build, it'd be her, Lilia, and Brunhold, the red Brunhold. the extra 7% crit chance and Pierce isn't going to be enough to make her go super, super crazy, which is why 4v4 is so good. I've really, really fumbled not getting as many showcased out as possible whilst that was a thing, but ah well, man. Ah well, King's just surviving, which is exactly what we need. Killing melee though? Kind of out of the question. Go here and you, I guess. Just increase card draw. I'm hoping King can get a lot of life still here, but I'm guessing he doesn't have the greatest. He's a bit old now. Is King a year old now? Damn, I mean, he doesn't need lifesteal if he just completely one-taps the team. He's back to full HP anyway. Damn, you go, King. Easily tank the Escanor attack with your force field. This'll... Wow. I'm glad we ended off on that one. That is so much better than the second last match. Level 3, 0 HP because he's on his revives. We ate pretty much the whole thing and took half HP. That just goes to show how tanky the shield was just then. We only had the shield gone for like 2 hits. We lost half of HP and it fully tanked that one. I could probably go something like this as well to wrap things up. Get the King ultimate. I really would have liked to have kept the card there to use before the ultimate, but if we kept the card, we didn't have any space to draw in the ultimate, so that's alright. We'll throw that one off. Damn, really, really enjoyed using this King. I hope there's more. I mean, I could probably still use him on the Now For Me team without the 4v4 rule being a thing, but I was just really hoping to use it alongside them two, and I mean, I would have been Guild Plunder as my 4th unit anyways, so maybe tomorrow's vid will try that. I do really want to try and get out those, like I said before, the Demonic Beast battles are kind of a top priority after these PvP showcases, but there he is. The Dursil wrapping up the video. Still the greatest unit in Grand Cross. Can't wait for us to get a second adaptation of him, but there we go. Once again, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please hit like and subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.